Greetings, everyone. This is Mustafa, your digital marketing specialist, the founder of Digital Marketing with Mustafaa. In this video, I want to bring some clarity and get some understanding of who I am and what I represent with Digital Marketing with Mustafaa. This is a question that comes up often when people hear my professional name, Mustafa, your digital marketing specialist. They automatically will batch me in with digital marketers or people who provide digital marketing services, maybe an agency, some people think. And then when they hear the name of my business, Digital Marketing with Mustafa, I mean, that's just really clear and plain. They say, oh, he's one of those digital marketers. He runs a digital marketing business. And that is true, but yet it's a little bit deeper than that. I see myself a little bit different. I see myself in a different lane and in a different sea than just a typical digital marketer. And before I go forward with this video, I do want to put a disclaimer out that this is no disrespect, this is no attack or no type of throwing under the bus of any digital marketer or any digital marketing agency or anything like that. You are my um companions, if you will. You're my brothers and sisters, if you will, in the same struggle in this industry as digital marketers, as marketers. You know, um, I have no you're not my competitors. I don't consider anybody my competitor in another digital marketer or a digital marketing agency or anything like that. I believe that there's enough for all of us to eat. There's 8 billion people on the planet, and my business is based in a city in Florida, but I'm not limited to that city in Florida. So I see the whole world um as a potential fishing ground for me to find my prospects and people who I would like to work with. So I'm not thinking just in my city, I'm thinking worldwide. So with that type of mindset, I don't consider any digital market or any agency my competition or their opposition, or I gotta outdo them. I believe that it's 8 billion people on the planet, and of that 8 billion, so many need marketing, so many need digital marketing, so many need content marketing, so many need social media marketing. And there's no way, even if I wanted to, that I could fulfill the needs and the wants of all of the people into thousands of millions on the planet that would need these type of services. I just couldn't do it as a one person. So there's enough room for all of us to get a little. You get a little, I get a little, they get a little, they get a little, I get a little bit more little, you get a little. It's enough for all of us to eat. So no competition, no hate, anything like that. Just wanted to put that on the table before we get started. But the subject and the title is, how is digital marketing with Mustafa different from other digital marketers? So, as other digital marketers, yes, I do teach digital marketing. I do teach content marketing. I do teach social media marketing, email marketing, SEO, personal branding, things like that, content, marketing, creation, all of that good stuff. I teach all of that, video marketing. I do teach that, and I was certified in that and have been practicing that since the internet marketing days of the late 90s, AOL, you got mail. I've been online that long. And when social media came along, I became acquainted with it in 2009. I jumped on board and I got into the social media marketing and its associated lanes. So, I have a lot of skin in the game, and in that sense, I am similar to all other digital marketers. And for the past couple of years, 3 years specifically, I have provided what may be considered standard digital marketing services, particularly as social media management, where a company contracts with me, and I agree and we agree that for a duration of time, I will manage their social media profiles, whether it's on Facebook or Instagram, TikTok, um, those mainly those platforms. And I'll produce content for them. I do social listening for them. I do reputation management for them. I'll upload and create content for them. I'll do videos for them, things like that, reels maybe, and help their social media profiles grow. Um, the last time I did that was about 11 months ago. So about a year ago, that was the last time I managed a social media profile and management for a client. And the reason was not because people didn't want me to do it anymore, but it's because I shifted in how I saw my approach to providing digital marketing services and what I wanted to contribute to the field and contribute to those who may have that need and had that desire. If that make any sense? So the philosophy of digital marketing with Mustafa is based on this, the old saying: if you give a man a fish, he can eat for one day. But if you teach a man how to fish, he can eat every day. So I liken that to the phases of my work. At one point in time, I was providing done for you digital marketing services or social media management, where I was giving you a fish. Therefore, you can eat for one day, and that one day can represent, we have a 30-day contract. So I'll run your social media for 1 month, or we agree to 90 days. I'll do it for 3 months. So I was giving you a fish a day. But in doing that, you were still dependent on me. When the 30 days were over with, you either had to try to wing it and figure it out on yourself, or we had to renegotiate and go back into a contract again, or an agreement where I do it for another 30 days or I do it for another 90 days. In either case, you were always dependent on me to give you another fish to feed you, because you had not learned how to feed yourself. But where I am now in 2006 is I can still provide a fish for you, and or I mean, I still can provide a fish for you, and sometimes I do provide fish for people. I still will. But my primary role right now is I'm growing into a DIY and do it with you. DIY means do it yourself. Done with you meaning that I assist you, but you take on the primary work for yourself. So that leads into the second part of the saying: if you teach a man how to fish, that man can eat every day. So at this stage of my development, I'm still pro digital marketing. It's a great field, it's great knowledge. And I believe that as this world evolves and grows into more of this digital age, and more people are online, and I believe that online is a world unto itself. And as a world unto itself, there are certain rules, there are certain regulations, there are certain cultures, there are certain bylaws and strategies that you need to know to navigate in this digital world. So, in this phase of my life, or the last 11 months or so, I have grown more into being a consultant, wherein people come to me and I educate them. See, I'm teaching them how to fish, and I show them the breadth of my knowledge, and I show them how they can create their own content. And I show them how they can navigate social media, and then I show them how to plug in AI. And with AI and the knowledge that I'm teaching them, a lot of their problems they can solve themselves. They can punch into AI and use it to help them create the content. They can punch into AI and use it to help them create captions for YouTube. They can punch into AI, and AI is connected with Canva now. And you can create your memes for the week. You can create your social media graphics for the week. You can come up with blog posts for the week, or bi-weekly or monthly, however you want to swing. You can create your YouTube thumbnails through Canva or through AI if you so desire. So power is in a lot of people's hand, but they may not know that power is in their hand. So my role is to step in and educate and teach and show people that I can teach you how to fish for yourself. And between me teaching you how to fish for yourself and these AI tools that have now come, such as conversational AIs, Chat GPT, we have Claude, we have Gemini, we have Manus, we got Grok, we got so many different social media too, excuse me, so AI tools that are floating out there that can help you fish every day. So my role is not just a digital marketer in the traditional sense, though I have the knowledge of a traditional digital marketer. I am transitioning to that second phase of my life where I am showing people how to fish for themselves. So when you come to digital marketing with Mustafa, there is a service where I can do social media management, but that's so small to me now. When we talk to me, I'm going to talk to you how you can become your own fisher. I'm going to talk to you how to use AI and prompting. I'm going to show you how you can take a video and you can create a week or 2 weeks worth of content. I'm going to show you how you can take social media posts that you may have written over the past 6 months and how you can create with AI, make a digital product, a downloadable product, and then you can connect it to MailChimp. And now you have a lead generating product. And now you can capture emails. And now you can have direct one to one conversation with your audience or your tribe through your email list. See, these are things that I'm teaching. I don't have to do this for you. I can teach you how to do this. I can teach you how to set up your social media profile on Sunday where you upload all the content, you schedule it Monday through Saturday, and then you sit back and chill. And on Monday, a new post coming out. On Tuesday, a new post coming out. On Wednesday, a new post coming out. On Thursday, a new post. Friday, Saturday, a new post is coming out every day because you've already scheduled it on Sunday night and you good to go. All you gotta do is manage your profiles, respond to some comments, and boost your stuff and market it and push it further. I can teach you how to do that. I can teach you how to use AI to research and find out what's going on in your industry and stay on top of all of the knowledges. I can show you how to plug your social media profile into AI and allow AI to um, audit, if you will, your social media profile, and it will give you suggestions and tell you where you're dropping the ball at and where you need to do better at and how to do better. And this is the strategy. And over the next 2 weeks, this is what you need to do. And then break it down day by day. On Monday, do this. On Tuesday, do this. On Thursday, do this. Friday, next week, start off doing, do. And they can do all of these things. So in my world, that's a much better approach than me doing it for you. I rather teach you through consulting, through my educational resources, through videos that I provide on YouTube, through my podcast, through my upcoming book, Digital Marketing. Excuse me, Digital Domination is a little late. I'm tripping over my words, but my upcoming book, Digital Domination. I would like to be an educator to you through my consultations, whether it's 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or an hour, it's jam packed. I can teach you and show you and empower you and give you the mindset to want to be the master of your digital destiny. So that is the difference of how digital marketing with Mustafa is different from other digital marketers. We both teach the same things, but no slight to them is they're operating on a done for you model, which is nothing wrong with it because that's how I started. And I still will take on a client or two here as a done for you service. But they're operating on a done for you service, whereas I'm operating on a done with you and a DIY, do it yourself. And do it yourself through being educated, being taught, being trained on how to be the master of your digital destiny. So that's pretty much everything that I want to say. This is not a really in-depth teaching video. I just wanted to put a little clarity out there on who I am, and what I represent, and what you will get from dealing with me. If you check out my social media profiles, whether it's on Facebook, even LinkedIn, um, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, right here, everything I offer is of an educational nature. I have about 300 YouTube videos, I think, right now. I have about as many podcast episodes. I got so many blog posts, maybe 100 blog posts. And every one of my content, whether video, audio, written, real, social media posts, everything is of an educational nature. That's all I do. I give back everything that I've received. I give it back freely. I teach, I explain, I teach people how to grow their visibility. I teach people how to repurpose their content. I teach people how to monetize themselves and not wait on social media to monetize them. I teach people how to manage their social media profiles and how to automate and set up scheduling. I teach all of that stuff. So when you come to any page of mine, whether it's YouTube to social media, you're going to get educated. You're going to learn something. You're going to walk away feeling a little empowered and feeling like you know a little bit something than when you started, because that's all my philosophy. If you give a man a fish, he can eat for that one day. But if you teach a man how to fish or teach a woman how to fish, either way, um, that person can eat every day. And I'm interested in you eating every day, whether it's with me or without me. If I can teach you how to fish and I can look back and you're fishing well and you're eating every day and I contributed to that in a little bit way, then I'm satisfied and I'm happy and I got a big Kool-Aid smile on my face because that's another winner. It's not going to hurt my business model or take anything from me because there's so many people out there that need help, that need consults, that want to buy my books, that want to hear me speak. There's so many lanes for me to work in that I'm never going to go hungry myself. I know how to fish too. So I just wanted to make that clarity. So check me out at Digital Marketing with Mustafaa. That is Digital Marketing with Mustafaa. That is my one-stop shop website that will connect you to my blog, my video, my podcast, my PDFs, my upcoming book, Digital Domination. If you want to consult with me, you can connect with me on my website and find out how to consult with me one to one, do a Zoom call, and we can understand your situation and make corrections and suggestions and give you a blueprint to move forward, as I say, to become the master of your digital destiny. I'll be more than happy to do that. There's a fee, but it will be a investment if you look at it like that, that will move you forward and make you your own fisher. So check me out at my website. If you're checking this video out on any of my channels, whether it's Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, or if it's one of the little reels that's floating out there, please subscribe to the whatever channel you're on, and stay in contact with me. I'll be dropping more videos like this. Well, not like this. There'll be more of the educational geared video. This was more of an explainer video, but I'll be dropping educational videos all the time throughout the week and throughout the month. I got great interviews with industry titans and experts and leaders. So you definitely want to tune in and catch those. So again, this was just a explainer of how is digital marketing with Mustafaa different from other digital marketers. No disrespect or slight to any other digital marketer, any agency out there. I love you all. You're amazing. This is a great industry that we're in, and it's enough room for us all to eat in and thrive in and be great in. And I just want to be in my own and be in my particular lane. And I'll just explain what my lane consists of. So see you later. Peace.